Jackie Ship making the stop. There's actually Cam Zopp on the carry, number 43.
This is Murphy and Ship. It's just a straight drive, straight ahead. And look at number 49, Jackie Ship. He can play. It's just as simple as that. The guy knows how to play the football game. He's very physical. He's got some stamina. Great 1-2 punch with Ship and his buddy Benson.
Rolling Hostetler. Hostetler going down the left side for the bomb. Got a man out there at the 20, 15 to 10. And it is caught for a long, long game by Rich Hollins. And here is West Virginia striking through the air again to Rich Hollins, number 88, on the arm of Jeff Hostetler.
Boy, anybody who didn't think that the Miners were going to have some type of passing attack this year were wrong when Oliver Luck left, because this guy can throw the football. His home run threat is Hollins. Looks to the right, a la Johnny Unitas, comes back with a perfect pass, beats the left cornerback, Scott Case, and only the speed of Case catches up. West Virginia on the move. They're down 11 points, but they're on the 10-yard line.
Great recovery by Steve Hayworth, a free safety, or that might have been one for 6 points for Rich Hollins. It is first down and goal to go, West Virginia at the Oklahoma 10. To the right now, Darrell Miller, sure-handed receivers in there. Here's the throw to Miller, incomplete. Penalty flags down. I'm sure West Virginia was in motion on that play. The Mountaineers might be getting a little bit excited.
Looked like the right side, possibly Kurt Kell, moved just a little bit. Let's see if Oklahoma turns it down. The pass was incomplete.
Might take the play here, which would bring up second down. That's the option here of Barry Switzer's Sooners. Don Nealon, who was a great quarterback himself at Bowling Green University, played for Doyd Perry, who was a fine coach. Talking here with some of his assistant coaches along the sidelines for West Virginia. Is declined by Oklahoma. They'll take the down, and that gives West Virginia only 3 more plays. And if they should not make it the next 2, they might go for the field goal, so they had only 2 tries more to get it in the end zone. Hollins, who made the big catches down to the right, and it is Hostetler throwing in the end zone. Touchdown out of the backfield. That is caught. I think it's the fullback Zopp. He's being... Nope, that's the tight end Mark Rowell, the great All-American candidate. And West Virginia scored a touchdown for the first time. And look at the Mountaineer faithful.
They slow down the rush by faking the draw, and then the tight end Rouse will get behind number 6, Steve Hayworth. This is an excellent toss by a guy who's done a very good job. Hostetler, very impressive, has his ball club right back in it. We have 3:55 remaining in the half. They're down 14-9, kicking the extra point.
I'm surprised they don't go for 2 here, Irv, to try and cut it 14-11 to get them within a field goal, but they'll try to make it 14-10. The snap and the kick is up and good. That's what it'll be with 3 minutes, 55 seconds to go. And Hostetler now 6 out of 13 for 100 yards is brought back West Virginia. It's now Oklahoma 14 and West Virginia 10. It's 1st and 10 at the Oklahoma 16. They face this rugged Sooner defense. Wayne Brown in motion. Fake. Hostetler rolling. Got time. Fires. Great catch down here by Zopp. There's Cam Zopp with a one-hand grab, and it's about the 6-yard line of Oklahoma.
You know how tough that was? The ball was thrown on the right shoulder, and he's looking over the left shoulder. Slow down the rush by faking play action. Motion slows it down, too. Here's the play action. He gets a block right there, spins out. Watch the grab here. Ball should have been thrown on the left shoulder. Hostetler isn't happy with himself, but that's what happens when a team gets fired up and they can make those unbelievable plays, and that's what that was. 35 seconds left to go. The ball is on the 6-yard line.
All right, 43. Cam Zopp played for his father. We told you, Granville Zopp up at Buckup High School in Buchanan, West Virginia. What a catch. 3rd down, a yard to go. 2nd down, a yard. Fake. Here's the end zone throw. Touchdown! It's caught in there beautifully by Darrell Miller, and Oklahoma trails as West Virginia takes the lead with 30 seconds to go.
I guarantee you Hostetler had no idea because he was flat on his back. Gary Lowell just leveled him. We've got a penalty. What do we got here?
Penalty flag is down. I think West Virginia's touchdown is going to be nullified. Let's watch it again, but I don't think this play will count.
All right, look at the pressure as Oklahoma really comes after him. There's the level right there by Lowell. Touchdown right there, but they'll call it back. So West Virginia still has 31 seconds to get something on the board. Keep in mind, they're down 14-10. with a full half remaining, Jimmy. So Don Nealon wants to make sure that he throws very high percentage passes. Make sure you don't have an interception. Keep in mind they can't get to 3.
Watch the man in the white hat. Vance Carlson's the referee. Put it down right there, the 16-yard line. This is like the original line of scrimmage just about. Oh, a costly penalty against West Virginia. They could have taken the lead with this one.
Here's another look. You get good pressure from the outside by 25. Gary Lowell coming hard.
That was the holding, too. Scott Barrows, you could see. Scott Barrows was trying to hold on the back of the jersey of the Oklahoma player.
Barrows in for Gist, who was injured very early.
Second down. 10 yards to go in the 16. Fake draw. Hosteller into the end zone. And it is incomplete. Trying to go to Willie again.
Well, that's excellent coverage in the end zone by number 6, Steve Hayworth. He had some help underneath from Shipp, but Hayworth did the job.
Willie Drury was there.
Absolutely. There's Don Brown, one of the assistants that came over with Don Nealon. He was at Michigan also with Bo Schembechler. Billy Alton's on the staff. He was the head coach at UTEP last year. 26 seconds remaining. Third down. If they don't get it in this time, they, I would assume, go for a field goal.
Goes back to that 2-point try we were talking about, but that's history now. Here's a big play, third down, and here's Hosteller sacked. That'll make the field goal try even tougher. Great rush by Oklahoma, put on awesome pressure.
That was number 88, Mike Weddington, the backup defensive end, and he slanted inside. The backer ran outside, and a good job of guessing the play coming by OU. So they get the chores done.
West Virginia.
Tommy Fleming's also involved.
West Virginia kills the clock, called timeout with 18 seconds to go. That's their final timeout. They get the field goal unit on. Paul Woodside, number 3, is on. So West Virginia cannot take the lead here. They can cut the margin down to 1. A couple of the assistants there on Don Nealon's staff. West Virginia has turned things around. The second quarters belong mainly to the Mountaineers after Oklahoma under Barry Switzer dominated the first quarter. So Switzer, who suffered a little bit last year through 4-loss season, has some things to talk about at halftime.
Well, it really does, because West Virginia has really settled down defensively. They've been very impressive in the second period, and the passing game of Hosteller would worry me. This guy can throw the football. He's got some people that can catch the ball. So this will be a field goal attempt as West Virginia tries to cut it to 1.
To be a 38-yard attempt by Paul Woodside. Here's the kick. That's plenty long enough. Is it true? It is. So West Virginia's pulled within a point. The Mountaineers, down 14-0, has come back strong with a 13-point second quarter. And with 13 seconds to go in the first half, it's only a point separating these two, and we got a game.
Yes, we do. The thing that impresses you always about Nealon, known a lot about him since he was at Bowling Green, they handle the 3 fundamentals correctly. They block, they tackle, and they get off a block.
I would think West Virginia would just try to kick the ball along the ground here so that would not get any kind of a run back and try to run off as much of those 13 seconds as possible.
Of course, the big thing that they do not want to happen is to let Oklahoma hit one pass and get it down for a long field goal effort. But you make a good point, Jimmy. If you kick the ball deep to that kind of speed, you're in serious trouble because they're capable of going all the way.
32 on your right, of course, is Stanley Wilson. And over on the left side was Jerome Ledbetter the last time, and I think he's over there again. There it is, the little kick. Oh, it looked like it might have been an onside try, but Oklahoma's got it. Oh, he gets away. West Virginia recovers at the 33 with 10 seconds to go. Now West Virginia has no timeout remaining in the first half. They get the football with 10 seconds to go. Well, they could get it out of bounds in close serve and try for a field goal.
Well, they do have their quarterback in the game. Here's another look at the little bump kick. That's one of the toughest ones off the artificial turf. West Virginia's hustling. Everything is going their way now. They'd have to throw a quick sideline pattern, Jim. And if they were able to hit one down around the 25-yard line, it'd give their kicker Woodside another shot. 10 seconds, if you throw about a 10-yard out, you're in good shape, and you do have the time left to kick a field goal.
Yeah, the option, of course, is go for the end zone, go for everything. And that's what he's going to go, down the end zone. And it is touchdown.
Can you believe that? What an effort.
Caught down there by Darrell Miller, who makes another great catch for West Virginia. And West Virginia has gone ahead of Oklahoma, a stunned Sooner team here in the dying moments of the first half.
Jimmy Rockford must have been thinking the same thing I was thinking. They'd throw an out pattern because he came up to the line of scrimmage, and that isn't what was going to go on. They just went with a straight fly pattern. As Hostetler moved to his right a couple of steps to take the defense with him, he threw back across the grain a little bit, and West Virginia has shocked this crowd.
And now will West Virginia go for 2 and try to make it a 7-point lead at 21-14. What would you do, Herb?
I would just go for the 1. A lot of football left to be played here,
all right,
Jim, but what the heck? What do I know?
That's what's going to be. Woodside is in to try for the kick, to try to make it 20-14. West Virginia has shocked Oklahoma in the second quarter. And the kick is true. It's now 20-14, 20 straight points as the passing of Hostetler has been the difference. 9 out of 17 for 199 yards in the first half. Only seconds to go in the first half. 5 seconds on the clock.
That's what we said a few seconds ago when there was 13 seconds left. Just be sure you don't give Oklahoma a chance. But this West Virginia team, you know, I learned something once when Georgia won the national championship. And the coach, Vince Dooley, said, you got to have everything going your way. You got to be lucky. Here's another look. Little sprint to the right. Going to come back, throw against the grain. Once again, Jim Rockford came up a little bit, and it's just a straight fly pattern. And West Virginia has just been unbelievable. I got to believe they'll bump kick it again here.
As Darrell Miller makes a stumbling catch in the end zone. Boy, Miller's come back from his knee surgery. What a play that was for this senior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Would you like to have a microphone in the Oklahoma dressing room at halftime?
No, you'd need a few because a couple of the early ones will be burned out, I'm afraid. 20-14, West Virginia leading Oklahoma. 5 seconds to go in the half. West Virginia moments ago was able to pull off a successful onside kick, which, by the way, was called successfully by our great director, but we didn't pick it up. So, Big John, keep going, will you, pal?
John David Crow.
There you go.
Heisman Trophy winner of the truck.
5 seconds remaining here in the first half. Oh, boy, don't you know the second half is going to be something. There's the one on the ground we expected to run off the time. One that they don't get, and it is Wilson. Wilson looking for a block, breaks a couple, and now he's spun down, and time has run out. That'll be the end of the first half from Owen Field, and here's an inspired Oklahoma or West Virginia team leaving the field, and Barry Switzer, a lot going through his mind, and he goes off with his crimson-clad Sooners. The halftime score, Oklahoma 14, West Virginia 20. There's West Virginia. 3 for 7 and third down. Oklahoma facing third down. Wilson gets the first down and more. Breaking the sidelines over the 50-40. Wilson turning loose now at the 30-yard line of West Virginia. And there finally is the All-America form of Stanley Wilson. You can hold him down only so long, and he almost broke it for the distance. A first down at the West Virginia 30-yard line.
Jimmy, they came out and they broke the wishbone to the right, then used motion back to the left, going into the boundary. And Wilson just got out and set him down. This is Chet Winters who can block. All right, here we get a good look. I think when Stanley looks at the footage again, if he stays on the sideline, he scores. Because I thought he had the angle. West Virginia able to finally run him down.
Coming in to help out with Greg McGowan, but it was Steve Newberry, the cornerback, who made the play. Very short gain here on first down, but now Oklahoma threatening here as they've gotten the ball down to West Virginia territory inside the 30-yard line. It'll be spotted on the 28 for a gain of a pair, second down and 8. Barry Switzer continues to fret along the sidelines. His teams have never lost an opening game at Oklahoma. Matter of fact, Oklahoma's lost the last 13 in a row, 9 of them under Switzer. Second down play for Kelly Phelps, the senior quarterback, a great runner and now developing somewhat as a passer. Gives inside to the fullback, Weldon Ledbetter. Had a great first half, Ledbetter did. And the slant this time carries him down the 25, maybe the 24. Just inside the 25.
Italian folks, Jimmy, make the tackle. Once again, Don Nealon has shown something he did not show all during the spring, going with an even defense of 4-3. That means Folks is in the middle, and they're just lining up head up with the Oklahoma linemen to find them.
Third down play. So far, Phelps has hit 5 out of 10 in converting third down plays. 50%, which isn't too bad. Now it's third down. He needs a long 4, running the option. Now here's the pitch back early. Won't get it. That was Wilson, and the pitch came very early, and credit the West Virginia defense for getting pressure to Phelps to force the pitch.
And once again, the guy we've talked about all day long, Folks, makes the tackle. The crowd wants Barry Switzer to go for the first down. Thus far, we don't see the field goal kicker, and maybe Barry will try and keep the drive going. He's got about 2.5 yards for the first down.